Hello everyone, happy welcome to lecture 103. 103. Yeah, and that's the lecture here, the name that I give this lecture is quite let's say a name that we all know that is not so special, right? And that is, but the content really has it inside. So I hope you stay through. Only choose, only you. You are the one. There's no one else. No one outside but you. You only choose. If it is luck, or you feel lucky, or if you feel unlucky, if you are unlucky. And that is so deeply true that it is your responsibility or your choice or your perspective. And you might want to give me all names because you get mad about me saying that when you are in a very intense situation. Let's say when someone, for example, if someone else did something really bad to you, or if you have a very, very bad illness, or disabled, or became disabled, or whatever, if a very if something very if the destiny really got you in a way, I know, then you might stay there and say, shut up. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. And I know you don't want to hear that. In this situation, you realize your responsibility so much. Maybe up until just before this happened, your responsibility for yourself you might not have taken too serious, and it was even not such a big problem at all. Your life was okay without taking so much care of the responsibility you have for your own being, for your own well-being. Maybe you didn't take it so serious and it was never such a big problem. But then this one destiny thing came and happened to you. Then this one huge thing happened. And then you get smashed away, realizing, or not realizing, let's say, but being hit by destiny in a way that it might almost want you to not be here in this world anymore. Could be. Could be. And I make a pause here, and I would love to make a very, very long pause to give you the time to, yes, feel this truth. Yes, it made me want want to quit, want to say, fuck you, I don't want this. I don't want this in my head, in my mind, in my memory. I don't want to have this, and I don't want to have to deal with it. I don't want to have to get out of it, work my way out of it, doing all the things that I now have to do from this one destiny moment that changes my whole life, or that changed my whole life. It is like and it's such a, I know you will again not like me at all. I do it anyway. I'm here, I'm doing this, and for someone can take it, some can't take it, and it's fine. And I'm completely aware that it could cause a lot of madness on me as well, that you're angry about me. But this is what I, let's say, I accept if this happens, okay? I'm fine. It is like when my son, for example, he's 8 years old, and he sometimes, very often, he tries something. For example, he wants to build something with paper and with colors, and then it doesn't get what he wanted it to look like. Maybe he in accident painted with the wrong color, or something happens. Maybe some water gets on it or something, whatever. He gets so mad, so mad, that he destroys the whole thing and starts again. Or doesn't even start again. He throws it away. But most of the times he starts again. And if not, I do my best. So he starts something new again. Yeah. Okay, and this is maybe how it, just as a metaphor, yeah? Let's just use it as a metaphor. How it could be for you. And you want to throw this life away because it's so destroyed, it's so disrupted, it just didn't work, didn't go the way you wanted. And now it happened. And now it is in you. It's not deletable. It happened and it's there, and you always have to think about it and feel and yes. And yes, you cannot throw yourself away like my son does with his paperwork and take a new sheet and start again. You're still here. And what if you use from now on a different metaphor? A complete different one. You know, it's your choice what kind of metaphors you take to continue to continue in a joyful, feeling lucky way. And I don't know your story. I cannot tell you I know how hard it is, because I don't know your story, of course not. So I can't say that. I can only say that I wish that when you listen to this talk here today, that you get a little bit inspired to change your perspective, no matter what happened to you, to make you smile again, to make you feel lucky again one day. Give this course the choice. It will be a year. This whole course will be a year. Yeah? So you will have a year to, at the end, say, now I'm lucky. I'm a lucky one. I'm realizing, or not realizing, that's my goal of this course, that I am a lucky one, that I'm the lucky one, because everyone can be the lucky one. Now, also you. No fucking matter what happened to you. No fucking matter, okay? And it's so strange, I didn't expect that this would come out of me today for you guys. I never know what's coming when I'm sitting down to make my lectures here for you. I never know. And today I feel the first time in the English version that I'm doing. In the German version, most of the time I'm feeling really good and the flow goes through me. But in the English version, I've not spoken so fluent and so on. But this was the first lecture where I could speak quite fluent, without stopping, without thinking too much about the words that I need to use, or trying to find the words in English. It worked quite well today, this lecture. And also the content. In the German version I already did, but I spoke about something completely different than what I just told you guys now. I love that. It shows me that I'm more and more letting my head, my brain that wants to tell me all the time how and what I should do and what I should not do, that I can more and more let it go. Let it come into its true function, to be controlled by my intuition, not the way around. Yeah. And that's what I love, and that's what I want you to start becoming. The more and more intuitive person that will from now on, through its intuition, through its connection to its intuition, experience only the beautiful things in life. And to start from the point that everyone has to start from. And that's what the course is there for, to remind you and to show you, how do I become the lucky one? And it starts within you. Within you. It again happened to me that I subscribed on the telephone to some guy to a program, to a mentoring program, because he was so good in his sales practice that in the end, I'm thinking so much for the other people. I'm thinking, oh, you do that so well. I want to give you money for doing it so well. I can feel you need that, you want that. And then I'm just giving it. It gets so fast, so easy with me that when someone needs help, needs support, that I'm like, here, yes, okay. I'm not thinking about myself here. And I subscribed this contract that I'm doing a mentorship with him and blah, blah, blah. But I knew, and I told him on the phone, first thing, I can't afford it. I'm a single mom. I'm of 2 children, and I get no money from the dad, and I'm not working. I'm actually getting money from our social support, and it's so little I cannot afford it. It's unbelievable not. And I have no time because I'm doing a course parallel. I actually can't do it. But he did such a good selling job, or it was not a good job. And I really have to say, this is the way those techniques are used are not right, in my opinion. Yeah, anyhow, I will do something against that, trust me. I don't want these type of coaches or mentors to be on that market. I really don't support that way of doing it. When I talk to people and they tell me they have no time and no money, then I have to say, okay, then I support you to come into your movement, watch my content, my priceless content, and come into your power, so you can become, and change your life, But I'm not going to say, I'm not going to push them to sign a contract on the phone, especially not on the phone. I never did that. I mean, this is like, anyway. What I wanted to tell you is here. I signed this thing, and afterwards, of course, what did he do? Well, I wrote him 3 days later, I can't do it. I'm sorry, but I have to step out of this contract. Then he told me, he knew it right away. He was well prepared. He said, not my problem. You will get the office coming to you, and law. I will, my Anwalt, I have to think about the names again. My lawyer, will come to you, and you will have to pay this money. Even though I've not taken any lesson, I have not used any of his logins or to any platforms or member platforms, nothing. I canceled it right away a few days later, and I didn't use anything I didn't have, So he can't do it, but that's what he did. He sent me a letter through an office, in his lawyer office. That blah, 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 And what can I do now? Of course, I'm like, he knew what he was doing. He knows how he catches fishes. He doesn't care if his mentorship supports these people or not. He just wants the money. And yes, for me, it was like, wow, I did it again. I thought I'm through this. I thought I would not fall into my same pattern again. But I did. That was the first thing I learned. Okay. And the second thing, in earlier times, I would have said, yeah, it was my fault. It is my fault. It's me. I should not have signed it. But today, I'm so secure and so standing there that I'm saying, no, you get my lawyer. And I will go to the police to give you, what do you say, that the police comes to you saying your way of acting as a mentor, as a business needs to stop here, and I will go for this. I don't want that such people again and again catch other people like me with such good heart to do something that brings them into ruins. And I'm going to stop this. He will get in trouble, in deep trouble. And yes, in earlier days, I would have thought kind of this way, but I would not have done it. And I would have thought more about my misbehavior, that I'm wrong, I'm the wrong person here. Yeah, that's how I would be thinking. And I actually in the past, I've paid for something just because I felt I'm guilty, because I said yes, although I didn't take any, because I afterwards decided to or thought about it really, and then I came to the point that I don't really need this. Yeah. But nowadays I'm stopping such types of sales calls that those people do. I'm stopping this. Yeah. The way I do business will be or is a different way. I'm standing for real truth. When I talk to people and I feel that there are such good people as I am, and they just want to do me a favor, but in fact they cannot afford something right now, I would say no. I support you with my content that is not paid, but you listen to it, you get access, and you can learn from this to become the person who can afford a real one-to-one coaching. So you become this person with my support of my priceless content, and then you come to me and you get a deeper mentorship. That's how it should be done. Yeah, and that's what I learned. That's what I wanted to tell you. I have changed. Thank you for this experience. Today, in the first hours as I received this letter, I really was like I was in the past, angry, mad. And then I thought, for very short of my mistake, I am the mistake here, blah, blah, blah. But only very short. And then I turned it completely around. No. Stop. Today I am different. Today I see who really is the wrong person here. Not the one with a heart, but the one whose ego is too big, that just wants money, that just runs behind money and nothing more. So, yeah, and I'm feeling powerful. It doesn't make me so bad and full of bad feelings about myself. No, it makes me strong, this moment, this situation. It gives me power today. And that's what I wanted to show you. You can take every situation and let it give you more power, or the opposite. But it's your choice. It is your choice. You can change it. And you can change your perspective anytime about anything that happens in the past, neither 1 year ago or 10 years or 20 or 40 years ago. It doesn't matter how long ago. But each moment gives you the chance. Each second in your life gives you the chance to change your perspective. No matter for how long you had this other pattern perspective. Yeah. And yes, another thing is, again, and I'm still working on it, otherwise it would not have happened. I had an intuition voice talking to me before. It told me, the way they speak, the way they talk to me, I do not really feel connected to you. It was really odd, strange. And then I told him he had a saleswoman before I was talking to. There I already felt that. And then I told him how I felt and how I learn how to talk to people who are interested in being coached. And then he told me, he talked bad about his own employee. He said about her, she's, you realized her, she's not a good trained, she's not so good, she's young and he said something, he talked bad behind her back and she is working for him. That already made me think a little bit, and also her, how she talked to me, and then him talking about her and everything. My intuition told me, and that's my other learning, that I finally listen always as my dominant decider to my intuition, to let my intuition decide and not my, this poor guy, it took him so many, an hour we talked already, now I have to sign it, oh my goodness. Not this voice that feels so guilty all the time. I have this guilty voice talking to me, how guilty I am, how bad I am, how whatever I am, how I'm often too much for people, and I should stop listening to this stupid voice and rather listen to my intuition voice, my heart sensor. And yes, I'm still learning like you, and I'm telling you this because of course you should know I'm a person as well, just like you. I'm not a computer or not a holy Baptist monk in the mountains. No, I'm a person like you, living in this society, have been grown up in this society, okay? Have learned that I'm often too much, in my childhood, that my parents were over, it was too much with 2 children. They were still so young, and I always had the feeling that I was not welcome, and it was too much for them. And that's making me today still thinking guilty, or feeling guilty, for being alive. And now, I will work different with this. He will get to hear something from me. Which he doesn't expect, because he thinks I'm such a good person. And I am a good person, but he thinks I'm a naive person, having no, not saying, what? You are wanting to harm me? You deal with the wrong person here. He doesn't expect that. And he will come to Earth. He will get born twice. Okay, guys, just saying that you can change, and you can, you take everything out of my stories and my feelings, my stories and everything. Take what you can, take what you like, and I know you will. And looking forward to the next lecture. Bye bye. And now, if you really want to change something in your life, if you really think, it would be nice to have a coaching session with Juliana. Some already used it, and I'm offering it to you again for a special, not so high price that I usually take, because you're supporting me here on this channel. So I give you this for a good price to get a good, a 1 hour session with me. It could take longer even, it doesn't matter. Take it. Don't wait for change. Grab the possibilities that are given to you. And if this is the one that you listen to now, then say, yes, I take it. And your new life starts right in that moment that you decided. When you decide no, better not, it won't change. Nothing will change. If you do, yes, I take this. See what happens. Mwah!